You would think that the party that's been whining about so-called voter fraud for the last 4 years would take, extra steps to make sure that they themselves are not being run by people that have committed voter fraud 9 times, right? Well, in the state of Georgia, for more than a month, they allowed their vice chairman, a man by the name of Brian K. Pritchard, to continue to be the vice chair of the Georgia State Republican Party, even though a judge had determined that Mr. Pritchard had in fact voted illegally 9 times in the span of just 2 years. Here's what happened. A little bit of backstory on Mr. Pritchard here. Back in the year 1996, in the state of Pennsylvania, not Georgia, of course, Mr. Pritchard was convicted of felony forgery charges, and he was put on a very lengthy probation. During that probation, he moved down to the state of Georgia, right? Let's get away from, where I was convicted. Start over new in Georgia, right? They don't seem to care. And even though he was still on probation and had his probation extended, he proceeded to vote. Even though the state of Georgia says, until you have finished your complete sentence, which includes probation, you legally cannot vote. So once this was finally brought to the attention of the courts, they had a case about it down in Georgia. And the judge said, Mr. Pritchard, you did in fact vote illegally 9 times in the span of 2 years. That was on March 30th, by the way, that story broke. So it was even before March 30th that the judge made the determination that Mr. Pritchard voted illegally 9 times. It was this past weekend, May 11th, that the Republicans in Georgia finally voted to kick him out of the party. So they sat on this for over a month, knowing that the judge not only said he voted illegally 9 times, but that he lied when he said he didn't know he could not vote, because he'd already been told that in court when he had his probation extended. So the judge was like, you're a liar and basically a fraudster at this point with the voting. And it took the Republicans in Georgia more than a month to get around to voting him out as their vice chairman. Now, he did, 86% of the voters in Georgia in the Republican Party voted to kick him out. So it was an overwhelming majority that said, get the hell out. But the fact that it took you over a month to do this, you couldn't have called an emergency hearing. I mean, you couldn't have emailed everybody and said, hey guys, let's all get together. Apparently we got a fraudster here running our party. This is bad. Nope. Just wait until the next meeting, right? And there's no rush. Let's leave the convicted felon in charge of the party. Like, that part's bad enough. He didn't even have to vote illegally 9 times. When you realize that, hey, wait a minute, he's a convicted felon? We already have people facing criminal charges at the Republican National Party. Our candidate is facing, 90 felony counts. Maybe let's not put a convicted felon in charge of our state party. But this is the best the Republican Party has to offer. Bunch of felons, bunch of indicted people, and a guy currently on criminal trial. That is today's Republican Party. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.